Hello, and welcome to the Gamer's Closet. I'm your host, Douglas Weed, and today we're going to be talking about Clue Jr., The Case of the Missing Pet. This game was manufactured by Parker Brothers in 1989. It seats anywhere from 1 to 6 players, runs for about 20 minutes of game time, and is rated for ages 6 and up. But let's dig into it a little further, shall we?
Who took the missing pet? Wendy White? Peter Plum? Polly Peacock? Mortimer Mustard? Aha! The clues are right here in the new Clue Junior game. Just add 'em up. Who, where, and which pet was nabbed?
Georgie Green, Heather Kitty, and the Wix store.
Case closed. The new Clue Junior game. Fun for your little detectives from 6 to 10.
In Clue Jr., The Case of the Missing Pet, you will need to figure out 3 elements of the crime. What pet was stolen, who took it, and where it is hidden. You'll solve each of the 24 cases of pet snatching with the help of a unique mystery wheel, playing board, and the clue-revealing red magnifying glass that lets you read the secret clues you'll collect as you move around the downtown shopping area. This game was released in multiple countries. It was released in the United States as well as Great Britain. It was also released in English and French for a Canadian edition, as well as being released in Australia and Greece. This game does come with multiple pieces. It comes with a mystery wheel board game with 7 trapdoors, 6 suspect ID movers and bases, a red magnifying glass, a die, a set of instructions, and a detective note sheet pad. To set up this game, give each player a detective note sheet. You will need a pencil for taking notes. Each player selects a suspect ID mover and then places it on the start space. Even if you are not using all the movers, keep the other suspect IDs out on the table since you'll need to refer to them for clues. You may also refer to the lid of the box which shows all the suspects, so prop it up near the playing area. Place one of the 7 trapdoor pieces over each of the cutouts on the game board surface. To randomly select a mystery, revolve the game board wheel pictured here on the bottom until it lines up with any one of the black lines on the wheel edge with the small arrow on the roll again space. Each player then rolls the die. The highest roll goes first, play passes to the left around the table. More than one token may occupy the same space at a time. On your turn, gameplay goes as follows. Roll the die, move that number of spaces, and follow the directions on that space. As you move around the board, mark down the clues you've revealed. To figure out which store the pet is hidden in, you must learn if the floor is wood or has a rug on it, and if the sign is red, green, or yellow. To figure out which suspect took the pet, you'll have to collect clues about their hair and eye color and facial expressions. Then study the faces on the suspect mover tokens or on the front of the box. Circle the information on your note sheet and write the suspect's name when you have made your deduction. At the pet shop, you'll learn which animal is missing. Please note, be sure to keep your note sheet covered or folded in half so other players cannot see what you've already learned. There are a few board spaces I do need to go over. First is check clue here. Lift up the trapdoor on the adjoining store, hold the magnifying glass over the opening, and read the clue. Replace the trapdoor and mark what you've learned on your detective note sheet. For example, you checked the clue in the glasses store and it told you that the suspect has blue eyes. Circle blue on your note sheet under suspects. When you land on the roll again space, you get another turn. When you land on the take the bus to any space on the board space, go wherever you want on the board and follow the instructions on that space. When you land on the check clue anywhere space, without moving your token, lift any trapdoor you want except for the solution to learn a clue. And finally, move ahead or move back. Move to the space indicated and follow the instructions there. At the end of one of your turns, when you've collected all the clues you need to fill out your note sheet and you think you know the missing pet, the store, and the suspect, announce, "I'm going to solve the crime." Tell everyone your solution and lift the solution trapdoor at the police station and check it with the magnifying glass. You do not have to move your piece to the station to check out the solution. If you're right, you win. But if you're wrong, you're out of the game. Do not tell the correct solution to other players. Play continues until another player correctly solves the mystery. The winner is the first person to solve the mystery by announcing the correct solution. Well, this has been an overview of Clue Junior, the case of the missing pet. As Clue games go, I would say it is a nice addition to Clue. It is very kid-friendly. Like I said, it's for kids rated ages 6 to 10. So it is a very easy game to pick up. The components in this game look really nice. It really has a nice looking board to it. It uses that red security coloring, so that way you can covers up clues on this game. So I think the game holds up overall. It's a nice looking game. It has some very nice art to it. It has that nice characterized 80s look to it. So overall, I would say thematically, it's a very nice game. It's a really good game to pick up for a family game night if you want to teach your kids to get into gaming, something a little more strategic, but not too difficult. I would say this is a good introductory game for them to pick up. For a friend's game night, sure, it's an interesting option. It's something that I would say is a good playthrough once or twice, something like that. I mean, it would be an interesting evening, but generally with those kind of events, you want something a little tougher. This is a little more simplistic, but again, you may want that for a change of pace, which I think this would be a good option to do that. Overall, I would say it's a pretty decent game. It goes online anywhere from about $10 to $30, so it's relatively easy to find. There's lots of different copies out there. I would say Clue Junior is a decent game for just about any age group. Kids, adults. It has that nice simplistic feel to it. It's not too difficult. So if you want something that's nice, I would say it's a good change of pace versus some of the heavier war games or things like that that are out there. If you haven't played Clue Junior before, I'd recommend picking it up. Like I said, it is a decent game. It is worth playing. And if you haven't played it before, I would recommend playing this game. Well, that's it from us here at the Gamers Closet. We'd like to thank you for checking out our video on Clue Junior, the case of the missing pet game from Parker Brothers. If there's a game in the future you'd like us to review or go over, please put it in the comments below. Please hit subscribe so that way you can be the first to check out our future content. And as always, please have a great gaming day.